Hello there everyone, Jason here with another edition of Star Wars Jabba. It's the 25th anniversary of The Phantom Menace, so I thought today would be the perfect time to talk about the complicated relationship I've had with this movie. So without further ado, let's dive in, shall we? So I first saw this movie when I was 10 years old back in 1999 on the big screen. And as a 10-year-old, this movie is great. The pod racing is amazing. Jar Jar is goofy and hilarious. The fight scenes are awesome. And that's about it. But when I grew to be a teenager, I kind of went through that phase of listening to other people's opinions. And one of the big opinions, especially at the time, was that Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, wasn't a great movie. I certainly took on that sentiment when I was a teenager and in my early 20s. It can be a bit bland. It can be a bit boring. Some of the humor can be a bit too childish. Some of the dialogue can be a bit too stilted. Jar Jar certainly didn't help. And other than the pod racing and the action sequences, the movie isn't really appealing for that sort of an audience. But then I grew a bit older, and with the 25th anniversary, they re-released the film in theaters, and I got a chance to see it again. And I gotta say, this movie really ages like fine wine. It just really grows on you. There's just so many things about this movie that you pick up on the more you watch it and the older you get. That initial reaction as a kid kind of came flooding back to me after seeing it again in the theater. And honestly, I got a lot more out of it this time than I did as a kid or even as a teenager, young adult. It was just so fun to go back and to see this movie again through almost fresh eyes. And it's even more enjoyable to me now than it was even when I was a kid, because I understand more about it. I understand more things within it, and I appreciate it more. And it really is the first stepping stone to a greater and larger world. I'm so happy to get a chance to have seen this movie again and to really appreciate it for the hidden gem that it truly, truly is. But those are just my thoughts on Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Let me know yours down in the comments. What was your favorite part? Did you pick up on some things after seeing it again? Have you always enjoyed it, or did you have a complicated, rocky relationship with it the way that I did? I want to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that like button. You want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get updates on all my future videos. You can also follow my social media pages. Links down in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, may the Force be with you. Bye.